By the time you are watching this video, a year has passed or even beyond that. Also, if you're watching this, thanks to me, it worked out. Your girl has been admitted at the University of Ottawa. I've got all the documents required and now I am finalizing. I'm putting in my application today and fingers crossed we get this visa because child review, and guess what, my visa was approved. The envelope is right here, like just showing you the Canada part.
This is a new level, I'ma give you what you need. You don't gotta worry, I'ma put you on the E. Yeah, you know I don't be messing with that drama. Yeah, you pretty cause you get it from your mama. And you know that I'll be coming by like karma. We do it different cause you know I'm with the shot.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, feel free to join the fan squad by hitting the subscription button like psh, and let's have fun together. So what I'm doing is that I'm trying to apply for masters in Canada. Currently the one I'm working on right now is the University of Ottawa, or as I would say, University of Ottawa. But with the several videos I have watched, apparently it's University of Ottawa. Hey guys, anyways, this is my accent even changing before you know before I'm even given admission. Anyways, this thing is over covering. Okay, I think it's better there. So yeah, I'm trying to apply for a master's in law in Canada. That is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to be applying to University of Ottawa, Queen's University, and also University of Calgary. I think those three universities. You know, I want to give myself, you know, a wide range. Like, I know 3 is really not wide, but you know what guys, these universities require application fees of like 110 Canadian dollars. I cannot afford to be, you know, applying to like 10 universities. So no, I'm not applying to 10 universities. I'm only applying to 3. If any of them gives me, well and good. If all of them decide not to give me, okay, we move on, life moves on. So yeah, I am creating this video basically because before I, you know, got the idea of applying for all these things, I searched the internet for this information. Yeah, mostly because I wanted to see like videos, how have people done it. I needed something that I could relate to, like as a Ugandan, like, you know. So that's why I've decided to document everything, like from the start of when I am applying for the university, you know, if any of them gives me, then we progress to visa application, to all, like I want to take you step by step. That is the goal of this video, and I really do pray that it is achieved, so that, you know, information is out there on the internet. Like, yes, please, again, do not rely on only this video. If you're watching this, like, you need to do your own research also on the internet, like I did. But you know, this one like gives you like a background of, you know, what is needed and all those things. You know, I may not get into details as much as I want to, yeah, but at least it gives you a sample of what you should expect and what you should do. So yeah, that is the purpose of this video, to, you know, provide information for people. I am not in any way an agent, or so even when you put your questions down, if you're watching this, of like, how did you, I'm only going to be telling you my experience, and you know, it may be different from yours. You know how this goes. Okay, disclaimer done. If you do not get that disclaimer and you come accusing me of your process being different from mine, the Lord shall be watching you. So you just go to the University of Ottawa. You can just type in University of Ottawa in the search bar. So I need 2 references. Then the other one is a letter of intent. The letter of intent is based on, like, the letter of intent. Why do you want to join the University of Ottawa? Why do you want to study here? Why that particular course? So, you know, you just mention why you want to do that course, right? You know, yeah, just in a letter, in a brief letter. It shouldn't be like too long, because honestly no one has that time to read that long letter. Then you also have to pay a fee. The one I saw, I haven't yet reached like that part right now, but it's about 110 Canadian dollars. So yeah, I'm going to apply to 3 universities. Fingers crossed that they all give me, and I just have, like, you know, an option. You know, I'm just there, I'm like, this one, this one, this one. So yeah, that's it for today. See you when anything else comes up in this process. So just a quick little update. So what happened is, while I was filling in, it showed that it required me to put my test results for the IELTS. Yeah, they're like English tests and all those things, which I haven't done. So I sent them an email. That was the University of Ottawa. Queen's University didn't ask me. The University of Calgary also didn't ask me. So I sent an email to University of Ottawa telling them that, you know what, my entire life I've studied in English. I don't think I need these English tests here. So as you know, just requesting them to waive them for me, which they responded so fast. Like, you know, I was like, isn't it nighttime that time? But I realized the time difference is not like that big. So yeah, they responded and they were like, we've, you know, waived them for you. So they removed that check box, because it's like a checkbox, and if it's not checked, if you've not uploaded the results, then you didn't continue to apply. So they removed it, and yeah, that process was smooth. I've been able to submit for all the 3 universities already. So yeah, fingers crossed for whatever comes out. So see you whenever I get any other information in this process. I'm really enjoying filming this so far, at least. Yeah, can't wait to see where this goes. See you when I get any other information. Bye. Hi guys, to be honest, I had given up on this vlog. Like, I'd given up on this vlog because, tell me why today is 4th March 2023. Like, I last saw you in September, because September is when I applied. I don't remember the exact date, but it was September for sure. Tell me why it's 4th March and I just got my first email from the first university. Luckily, it's actually the university that I was trying to document then, I think. Yeah, must have been University of Ottawa. Like, guys, I'd given up. September, okay? September, October, November, December, January. No, September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb. A whole 6 months, and I was waiting, like, guys. Anyways, they, like, I think that's why you can't even see the happiness in my face that much, because I had really given up on this. And also because I've already opened the email. This is not a first time reaction. I don't want to lie to you. Like, I was just there chilling, reading my book, The Thing Around Your Neck by Chimamanda Adichie Ngozi, which is really interesting. So I received an email, and it's from University of Ottawa. I'm like, oh, you guys still exist. Guys, I sent them emails from like November, December. When am I likely to hear back from you? Silence. Silence, I tell you. Silence. I keep looking at my viewfinder, but yeah, silence it was. So today they sent me that, like, we've reached a decision. So I have to log into my UOZone. Like, UOZone is where everything is, the application and all those things. That's where we're accessing them from. So because it's been so long, I couldn't even remember my password. I was like, what was my password? I had to think. Actually, I think created a new password. Yeah, then I accessed it, checked, and woohoo, your girl has been admitted at the University of Ottawa. Okay, University of Ottawa. Let me not change my accent before. Sorry, I'm looking down. I'm looking at something here. Yeah, anyways, so they, you know, they admitted me, and it's the first university I've had. Remember, I applied in 3 universities: University of Ottawa, Queen's University, and Calgary University. Now the trick is here. After seeing that I've been admitted, yeah, celebrated, called my mom, all those things, and told everyone at home, we are done. You see where I'm, like, the reaction can't be, you know, because it's not a first time reaction. Like, I've already internalized the fact that I've been admitted. So I am supposed to accept or decline the admission before 23rd of March. So I have not accepted, I've not declined. I just looked and was happy. I was like, okay. But now I'm waiting on Queen's University and University of Calgary. If, you know, I want them to all bring at once, so that, you know, I sit down and select which one based on different things. Yeah, but then this university should be able to send me the acceptance, because I expect to be accepted. Look at me. Anyways, I'm praying that I'm accepted, and like before 23rd March, which is the deadline for accepting or declining this offer. So if they do not, then I do not know what I will be doing then. Yeah, If they don't, then I'll be forced to just accept this one, because you know, I cannot. Anyway, I don't know. I really don't know what I will do, to be honest. I can't even start telling you what my decision will be. So yeah, that is it. We've been admitted to University of Ottawa. Today is 21st March, and I remember I said I'll get back to you on 23rd to see what my decision will be and all that. Imagine, that was around, when did they send me that email? It was early March. I remember the exact date, but it was early March when I got that email accepting me in the University of Ottawa. So I said I would wait for these other universities to get back to me and you know, make a decision without being in a rush. But looks like they have no plans of getting back to me, because it is 21st March now. Queen's University has not responded yet. University of Calgary has not responded yet. So the deadline for Ottawa is coming close. It is like after tomorrow, 23rd. So yeah, talked to my parents and they were like, yeah, just accept University of Ottawa. Like, you know, like, obviously I'm not saying it's a bad university. I just, you know, when you just want to have like, most likely I would even choose it, but you know, it just feels good having like 3 universities there lying there waiting for you to make a decision, and you are declining some and accepting some. So yeah, that is what is happening really. I'm accepting University of Ottawa. Actually, before I leave, let me first get ready, comb this hair, and yeah, so yeah, that is it. So I'm going to accept University of Ottawa. So looks like it is the University of Ottawa we are going to. After accepting, we shall be getting ready to start the visa process and all that. So just the way I brought you along throughout the whole process of applying, accepting, is the way I'll bring you along for the visa applications, while dropping in some, you know, details, gems, and all those things I've learned along the way. So yeah, I'm accepting University of Ottawa, so it is University of Ottawa for us. Yippee! Let me actually go accept it and then go for my other stuff. Yeah, see you when we start the visa process, or if anything else comes up. Yeah. Hi guys, so it's the 14th of April, and that is when I'm going to be starting on my visa application. So obviously the last time I saw you was, I think, when I accepted the University of Ottawa's whatever admission. That was, I accepted on 21st, yeah, because there were 2 days before. So yeah, that was 21st March. So I've been, you know, doing a little research of what I need for the visa application, putting together some documents and all those things. So I decided that I'll do an upfront medicals. So Canada requires you to do your medicals before getting into the country, and there are specific hospitals that they only accept you to do them from. So in Uganda we have IOM, yeah, IOM Kampala. It is somewhere next to Kabira. Yeah, I think I'll take you along with me when we are going, so that, you know, I can tell you the location and all those things, you know, as detailed as I want this vlog to be. So yeah, I decided to do an upfront. Now an upfront is where you do the medicals without them asking them for you. Like usually when you apply for your visa, the Canadian embassy, like at a certain point, tells you to go do your medicals. Yeah, then you go do that. Is when you've already started applying for your visa. But now if you haven't yet started applying for your visa, like I haven't yet put in my application, you can decide to go do your medicals, because the medicals are valid for 6 months. At least that's what I saw online. Yeah, 6 months. So that's why I want to do them now, so that when the time comes for them to ask me for medicals, like we don't get into all that wasting of time doing medicals. Like they're already there on my paper. So I hope it's possible, because I read online, literally, as I told you, there is not so much information when it comes to people leaving Uganda to go to Canada. At least I've searched on YouTube and there is not so much information, and I do hope that this video will really, you know, help people in the future when things work out for me. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go there and see how best I can start the process of doing my medicals. I don't know the entire process, how it will go, but let me just go there and see what happens. Maybe we shall do it today. I don't know. I really don't know even the medicals that they want you to do. So yeah, let's get going to IOM. Hi guys, so it is like many hours later. I came back, took a nap, you know, all those things. Also, like, I realized in the morning I kept saying it's 14th, yeah, 14th of April. You know, when I reached there, Even when I was filling in the thing, I was writing 14th, and the chick is like, why are you writing 14th? It's actually 13th. I was like, I don't even know what that date is, guys. It is that bad. Anyways, so it's 13th, not 14th. So I reached there. I didn't even enter. At the gate, there is this lady, and she's like, yeah, how are you? What do you want? I'm like, I've come to do my medicals. And she's like, do you have a request from the embassy, or is it an upfront? So obviously I told you guys it's an upfront. So I told her it is an upfront, and she's like, okay, so today we are just going to register, and then I let you know what you need to do and all those things. I'm like, okay. I'm not even entering. Like, guys, I didn't enter. I kid you not, I didn't enter the place. Like, we stopped at the gate. She told me I'll need to pay 780,000 Ugandan shillings. You can either pay it in the bank or like use, what did she call it? Forgotten the name, but it's like Momo Pay. Yeah, it works like Momo Pay, but she used some other term. I've really forgotten that term. I'm really so sorry. Yeah, I'll let you know when I remember it. But yeah, it's like it works like Momo Pay. Like, you can use your phone to pay, but they don't hold cash there. I was like, okay, 750,000. So she's like, so what you need to do is come tomorrow at 7 a.m. I was like, apparently tomorrow I'm going to just be, she told me tomorrow is not the date for the medicals, it is just to be registered. And in my head I'm like, but I'm just registered here. But yeah, she told me to go there early morning, 7 a.m. and she told me 7 a.m. like, be here at 7 because it's first come first serve, and you'd want to leave early. I'm like, definitely I would want to leave early. So yeah, I have to go back tomorrow at 7 a.m. so I guess I'll see you tomorrow once again, going to IOM. But clearly with the security that is there, I don't think you can vlog inside, guys. Like, you reach there at the gate and the security guards, it feels like you are at some sort of embassy, guys. Hey. So I think I'll just come back and tell you what happened, because even if they accept vlogging, I will be scared. I will be scared to pull up. I won't even go with a camera, guys. That's how bad it is. And I'll be scared to pull up my phone to record. So I'll just come back and tell you guys how it went. Yeah. Hi guys, so today is 14th of April. I went back to IOM to do the upfront medicals. So I reached there when it was like 5 minutes to 7, as I think the third to reach there, like for people of Canada, because they keep asking Canada, US, Australia, UK. Yes, so I was like Canada, they're like, oh, you're the third. Then at around 7:30 is when they started calling the first person. Yeah, so they called in the first person. They asked me for my finally it was my turn. They asked me for my passport, and you know, because I got the money, I was given the money late yesterday, I wasn't able to put it on my phone. And remember, they said you only do it to the bank or to that MomoPay sort of payment. So now I was like, so I tell that guy, but I haven't yet paid, and you know, I have the money in cash. He's like, no, we don't get cash here, you have to pay either using your phone or go to the bank account. I'm like, I mean to the bank. I'm like, He's like, but no, you don't have to actually pay right now, we require the payment on the day you're coming to do the actual medicals. Right now you're just going to be registering and all that. So I was like, oh, thank goodness, because I was now going to go out, look for mobile money. There's no way I could get the mobile money agents that early morning that I went. So luckily it wasn't. So they took a photo, like those passport photos, they take them from there, then they give you a form to fill in, which I filled in, and then finally he told me your medical appointment is for 20th April. So 20th April is when I'm supposed to go back again at 7 a.m. and he said 7 a.m. 20th April. That will be a Thursday because that's Lisa's birthday. So yeah. Hi guys, so today is 17th of April, and yeah, I went to Interpol today. I didn't, you know, update in the morning because I was a little bit in a rush here. I woke up late and yeah. So anyways, the lines at Interpol, where, guys, Like the lines at Interpol actually really alarm me. Like there are so many people. Anyway, so here I was, left home without booking online because I didn't know. I honestly did not know that we had to book online first before going. So I reached there, and you know, they asked me all these things. You have to pay some money after, like, so because I didn't know we're supposed to have applied online, I can't take you through the online process of applying because I don't know. The guy was kind enough, God bless your heart, such a good Samaritan. The one was supposed to pay money to, because you pay money around, it was 85,000 if I remember correctly. It's 80 something, 85,000, yeah, around that. So the guy asked me, did you apply? I'm like, no. So he's like, okay. So Bambi, he goes into details, asking me my phone number, my address, my email, what, all those things. Like, you know, he's trying to fill in. No, he didn't ask me for my email. Trying to fill in the stuff. He filled in. So I give him my passport. So we're required to have a photocopy of the passport. I didn't go with that too. Like, guys, I went as if I was just going to my father's house. Huh? Don't be like me, don't be like me, do not be like me. Anyways, so luckily this guy was really nice. So he tells me, no, we have a photocopying machine there, take it there. Even the line at the photocopying machine, my friends. Anyway, what do you do when you need the service? You wait, you be patient. So I went into the line, we did the photocopying, took back, he processed the payments, gave me my slips. Then finally I was called in after some time to do the biometrics. So you do biometrics, like you put your fingerprints and all that. After putting your fingerprints, that's pretty much it. Like, that's it actually, guys. So I think if I had like gone prepared, if you go prepared and go early, it shouldn't take you a long while. I think for me it took that little long while, like I'm saying little long, wow, the irony. Anyways, it took a while, I think longer than it should have taken, simply because I didn't go when I was prepared. So don't go unprepared like me. So yeah, we took the fingerprints. After that they told me to come back after 7 working days to pick my certificate of good conduct, and that's it, guys. Like, it's that easy actually, except for the fact that I wasn't prepared, but it's easy and simple. So yeah, I'm done with my biometrics for Interpol, not biometrics for the visa, biometrics for Interpol, because even the visa will require biometrics, but that's like later on after I've submitted all the documents. Right now I haven't submitted anything, I haven't even started the process. I'm just gathering documents that I might need. So yeah, so that when it's time to upload, I'm just uploading at once and I get done with that. So yeah, clearly no more update for you guys until Thursday when I'm going for the medicals for Interpol. That is it. Hi guys, so today is 20th. I just came back from the medical test that I was supposed to do for the upfront medical test here. Yeah, I did from IOM, in case you've forgotten where I was doing it from. So remember, I last went there last Friday, yeah, and they told me to come back on 20th April, which was today. They told me 7 a.m. sharp. I adhered. I went there at 7 a.m. sharp. Actually, by 7 a.m. I was there, guys. I was there. Tell me why. This has, wow, the process. I literally have no words for it. Like, I can't even tell you that go very early. Yeah, I will tell you go very early because maybe it helped. So what happened is, we reached there. They give you the yellow tag. Oh, I managed to get a photo of the yellow tag. I told you guys I wouldn't vlog there, but yeah, I managed to, you know, sneak peek of getting the yellow tag, how it looks like. So I didn't vlog inside because I told you guys, I was like, what if they're like, hey, we don't allow vlogging here and all that. I wasn't ready to have a fight over that. So yeah, so we reached there, we first sit, they come, they ask Canada, Australia, USA, UK, the way they did last time. I'm like, okay, it's going to take a short time, because you know, last time I was the third person there, and like, it didn't take long. It honestly didn't take long, because they said at 7:30 they called me in. It was like 8 something. They just took my photo, I filled in the form, and that was it. Like, it didn't take me even more than, okay, at most, because I can't recall exactly, but at most 30 minutes. Must have taken me at most 30 minutes then. Today I go in, I'm like last time, yeah, 30 minutes, do the test, I leave. Woo, jokes on me, like literally jokes on me. So we go, they separate us, they're like, okay, those who are going to Canada, go downstairs, we go basement. So we first sit there, then they show us a room to go in, we sit, the counselor comes. There we were many. The counselor comes, or when you reach there, you hand in your, when you reach there, you have to, I went with my passport, but ideally I didn't even use it. Also, I had made payment this time. I'd already made payment. They're the 780,000 Ugandan shillings. So you just show your proof of payment. Then there is a paper that has like your appointment date. You also show it there. It's the one you hand in with your proof of payment. So because the proof of payment was on my phone, they give you a form to fill in, like the payment reference number. So I filled in the payment reference number, filled in that form that they gave me. I had the other form that was for my appointment. They collected them. I'm like, okay, this should be fine. There were not so many, especially when they called people who are going to Canada. There were not so many like at that point. But when we entered the room, we sat there for some time, and then other people came in, so like the room was a little bit full. Now were quite many. So that was like counseling, guidance and guidance. I think, guys, I'm even failing to speak because I am exhausted. Exhausted is my middle name. So they start telling us, so you've come for medicals. Anyone who has ever done this before? People raise their hands. What did they do to you? They share their experience. And then they tell us the reason we are doing this is not, to prevent you from going. We just want to make sure you are fine while you are in that country. The speech. Just know the speech is like for 30 minutes, like if we find you have any sickness, we shall call you back. Generally they prepare you, just telling you about the test and what they're going to do. That was okay. I'm like, okay. So they tell us we're going to give you, they tell you the tests they're going to do. So they do the urinary test, like you give them the urine, and they test UTIs, all those things that they test in urine. Then they also tell you do a blood test. You're like, okay, that one is also there. They're like, you'll also do an x-ray. I'm like, then she's like, you'll also do a physical examination. You'll enter a room, you'll be required to take off all your clothes. I was like, okay. She's like, don't be scared. For the ladies, you remain with your the intimates, like bra and the panty. The men, you'll only remain with your boxers. Like, okay. They're like, so that's it. Then we shall do the general of weight, height, body temperature, blood pressure. Generally, she tells you everything they're going to do, and you're like, this should be fine. Okay, So they start calling out names. Now they give you some B forms, the ones you filled in, but now plus an extra one. Just know they'll call your name and give you a form to carry. Then you go sit somewhere, and finally someone comes now to collect the urine samples. You go to the toilets, collected the urine, you put it like in some cooler, something, put your name, all those things. So after that, we're told to go to somewhere else. We went up, sat, waited. Then finally, guys, I waited for a long time there. It must have been like, okay, I think maybe, not to exaggerate, but I like waited for like 40 minutes after the urine collection. So I went in for the physical examination, not the physical, like those things of blood pressure, what. So now they divide you because different countries require different tests. The test that Canada requires is not the same test that Australia requires. And I saw Australia requires few samples, like few medical stuff. Canada, I think, had the most. I don't know. So I go, they check the blood pressure, they check the temperature, they measure my weight, my height. I go back and sit, wait to be called somewhere else, waited again for like 40 minutes actually this one was like an hour plus. I called me in for the blood test. I went in, they did the blood sample. My memory is, I think, warning. I need to first clear some stuff. Anyways, let me continue wherever it's. As soon as I said we shall resume from there, it went off. Anyways, yeah, so they called me in for the blood. They took the blood. I'm like, okay, progress. When they took off the blood, I didn't wait for that long. I think it was only like 20 minutes. They called me in for the physical. I entered the room. It was a male doctor. He was telling me, so now this is what we're going to do. You're going to take off your clothes, blah, 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 because they had already prepared us in the other first counseling. Yeah, the one I talked about, the first counseling. So you mentally know what you're going in for, yeah? So I entered, took off my clothes. You lie on a bed and you know he checks everything, like your tummy, do you feel pain when I touch here, have you ever been operated, have you, all those things. Yeah, just literally checks your body. And then he's like, yeah, that's it. So I put on, and now I was only left with the x-ray. Guys, I waited for the x-ray, without exaggerating, by the way. I waited to go in for the x-ray for like 2.5 hours or even 3 hours. I waited. We thank God for phones, because what would I be doing in that time? I was on porn, you know, migrated from WhatsApp to Instagram to TikTok to what. I really did my best to keep myself occupied. Finally, they called my name in the x-ray room. So in the x-ray, you again take off your clothes, but then like only the upper part, only like the shirt and the bra and the what. Then you put on that thing, you go on the machine, through a mic, they tell you breathe in, you breathe in, breathe out, and that's it. They're like, that's it. I'm like, okay. So now me, I was thinking, after waiting for all this time, a girl can't go, because what am I doing here now? So after that, the guy is like, so you're going to wait for an hour, so that within that hour, after an hour, you come in and check whether we got the image clearly. If we didn't get the image clearly, we redo. If you leave and we find that the image wasn't clear, we will have to call you back. So I'm like, you know what, I'll sit and wait. So I sat there for like an extra hour. After the hour, I went in, I asked him, was the image captured well? He's like, yeah, you're good to go. Anyways, so I'm like, is that all? Like, do I have to come back for the results? Do I have to, you know, come back at any one point? Like, no, that's it, thank you so much, we shall email you when the results are out. So he told me they won't give you like results of like, you have malaria, you have typhoid, you have what. No, they just send you a form showing that you completed the tests. So among the tests that they do for Canada, there is they check for HIV, AIDS, they check for syphilis, they check for TB, and yeah, I think those are the ones. Yeah, then they ask you questions to examine your mental, you know, whether you have a mental disorder or not. Yeah, that's just it. Hi guys, I know I'm like the most unserious vlogger there is. Oh, anyways, today is 11th May. Covers face, because I last talked to you guys on Lisa's birthday on 20th April. That's when I did the medicals, I think. Yeah, when I did the medicals. So since then I haven't yet applied for the visa, because I am just that unserious. Anyways, I was really putting together some documents, like most of the documents, also because around that time the IRCC, I think, was striking. Okay, not IRCC specifically, but like the workers were striking. So you know, the whole visa delays and all those things. I was like, is it a wise time to put in my application right now? I don't think so. But luckily on 1st May the strike stopped, so we're good to go. I know I'm like really late. It's 11th May and I'm just here. Anyways, I've got all the documents required and now I am finalizing and putting in my application today, and fingers crossed we get this visa, because ooh child. So anyway, I'm just here to let you know about the documents that are required. You just need to search IRCC login. You create your account in IRCC. IRCC is the, like, how do I say, organization responsible for immigration and all those things. Yeah, in Canada. So you create an account and like have your own account. That's where you start now uploading documents. There are those documents that they specify that they want, those that you fill in. There is one for study permit that you fill in. It's a little bit lengthy, but you fill it in, validate and upload in that order. Then there is the family form. That one also you print, fill in and then scan and upload. Then the other one is for the temporary visa, because I mean temporary resident, because ideally if you're going to stay there more than 6 months, you're going to be like a resident. Yeah, that one you also fill in, validate and upload. Then the others, you're supposed to have your passport. You also upload your passport. It's among the documents that are there. Proof of funds. Guys, if you forget everything I've said in this video, do not forget proof of funds. Proof of funds and home ties. Those are two things you shouldn't forget. Like, forget all the nonsense I've said, yeah, in this video, but do not forget proof of ties, proof of funds and home ties. So proof of funds is like showing that you have enough money to cater for yourself well in Canada and your studies. Yeah, so now you have to put who is sponsoring you. It can either be yourself, your parents, or anyone else. I mean, people get scholarships, a relative can decide to fund you and all those things. Now for me, in my case, it's my parents funding me, which is a little bit easier, because if it is your parents, like, you don't have to explain much about why your parents are funding you, because why am I explaining why my parents are funding me? Like, they're my parents. Yeah, like, I'm not saying it's a given, but like, you don't have to do much explanation, as opposed to when, let me say, an uncle is the one sponsoring you. There you have to show, like, why is he sponsoring you? He writes a letter, he's sponsoring you, blah blah, he commits to do so, he will not stop sponsoring you midway, you know. Yeah, some sort of commitment. I think they don't do that for parents, because they assume that every parent wishes well for their kid, who would leave their kids like midway there. I'm just thinking. Yeah, so yeah, proof of funds. Now when you're proving funds, you prove using bank statements. At least that's what I'm going to use. Like, you can use other methods. I've had people talking about proof of funds in other forms, but me, I'm using bank statements. So on your sponsor's bank account, because now it's my parents who are sponsoring me, they should have tuition enough for a year. Let me repeat that. On their account, they should have tuition enough for a year, an academic year. Now for us, what we did, we paid part of my tuition. Yeah, we've already paid the tuition for the first semester, and for me, I have 3 semesters, meaning on their account they should show that they have enough money to cater for the remaining 2 semesters. Because as part of proof of funds, I feel like, guys, today they're just too loud. Like, there are some guys who work right across like the gate, so they keep making noise. That's the noise you keep hearing. So yeah, I was saying they have to show that there is enough money to pay for the remaining 2 terms. That is one. And obviously, if, let me say, the remaining 2 terms are like 10,000, yeah, I'm just assuming, it wouldn't be wise for their bank accounts to show exactly 10,000, because then it wouldn't make sense. How are the rest going to survive? Like, you have siblings. Are you going to spend all that money on you, and your siblings are just starving back home in Uganda, or they're not studying? They, you know, like, if it's 10,000, it's good, and it's good, like, to show that you have, like, on your account 20,000, you get, so that they understand that the 10,000 is for your studies, the 10,000 is for them who are staying here. I hope that makes sense. Then the other thing is that you as the student, now me as the student, you should be having 10,000 Canadian dollars on your bank account. That is for your living expenses. Yeah, because I don't know how they calculated it, but on IRCC's website they show that that is the amount required for you to have for a year, enough for you for your living expenses for a year. So on your account you should be having 10,000 Canadian dollars. I'm not saying have it on the dot like 10,000.000. You can do that, but it's nice to have extra. You get, like, yeah, just it's nice to have extra, but you can also have the minimum. And also it's not good when they see the money being dropped at once. It should have come like gradually. If it comes at once, then you have to explain. My hand is even hurting. I've been speaking for 7 minutes and holding this camera. Anyways, when it comes at once, you have to explain who put it there, how it came. Like, you do a lot of explaining and all that. So that's why, like, it's better if it comes gradually. Now, like for me, for my account, we've been putting like gradually over the years, like for it to accumulate to that amount. Of course, I'm unemployed, so I don't have salary to get up to that amount of money. So yeah, that is the proof of funds. Then home ties, you have to show that come rain, come sunshine, you want to go back to your home country. Like, you're not planning on going there and overstaying. Yeah, because once your study permit, you know, gets done, ideally you should be going back to your home country. So that is the assumption. Home ties, you can show that you have family here, you do not have family in Canada. You can show you have property here, if you have like a piece of land, or you have any property really. If you have a job, you can show that you are on leave and you come back to continue with your job. So yeah, someone is at the gate. That must be Leonard. Anyways, let me first complete. I think someone is going to open for him. Yeah, so you must have like home ties to show that you are going back to your home country. That is what they require to see. You also have to have a statement of purpose. Now listen, I have seen people who say they did not put the statement of purpose, and indeed in the IRCC website it shows it's optional. But being the African that I am, I don't understand optional. Like, I'll put it, but I've watched videos of people who did not put it and they got. But I feel like me, I need to put it, because like I just can't leave the thing blank. Without your statement of purpose is how you like explain everything, because the Canadian embassy does not have interviews like the American embassy, I think, where they call you for an interview and you tell them everything. Now this one they do not have. Your statement of purpose is meant to do that specific purpose. I know I'm using statement of purpose and purpose. So the statement of purpose explains exactly what you want to tell them about yourself, your educational background, your family, your proof of funds, you explain them. You generally, your home ties, you explain them further. Because how else, like, the spaces they give you, the documents are really limited. So your statement of purpose is where you now explain in details. Now when I say explain in details, I do not mean write 10 pages. No, explain in details, but it can be brief but detailed. You get what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, that's statement of purpose, which I'm done writing. And yeah, hopefully with all these documents that we've gathered, guys, with all these statements that we've gathered, fingers crossed, the visa shall be given and not rejected. Good morning, guys. Yesterday truly drained me. Like, it drained me. It's currently 12th. Yeah, definitely, because yesterday we slept. Actually slept today. Let me not say yesterday, because we finished the applications at 2:36 a.m. It's already 12th. So anyway, I'm hopping on here not just for fun, but to update you. So I woke up, it's already 10 a.m. still in bed, and I plan to continue sleeping. Anyways, so I woke up and found an email from IRCC showing that I had a new message in my portal. As I told you, they do not, oh, I don't think I told you this, but they don't tell you like in your email. They just tell you there is a new message in your portal. So you log into your IRCC portal to access the whatever message they are sending you. So I found such an email, and when I opened, guys, you won't even believe, they sent it to me at 6 a.m. yeah, that's the time they were showing. So it's a biometric instruction letter, guys, a biometric instruction letter, like already. So yeah, they told me about the biometrics, to go for my biometrics, and they said, so yeah, I had to book an appointment before going for the biometrics. I do not know why it's not focusing, but yeah, so I booked an appointment, and at the nearest thingy near me, I don't even remember what it's called, biometrics center, something like that. It's called Canada Visa Application Center. Yeah, the one in Kampala is the one I've booked. So they've given me for Monday, because today is Friday, like there was no available slot on Friday, and they don't work on Saturday and Sunday. So I got on Monday at 8:15. So 8:15 on Monday is when I'm going for my biometrics. Wow, like that was so fast. Less than even 24 hours I got my biometric appointment. So I guess that's how it works. Otherwise, if like tomorrow was Friday, maybe I would have got a Friday one, but it's okay. I'll wait for the weekend, then go on Monday at 8:15. So see you on Monday when I'm going for my biometrics, I guess. Excited for this process. I know I look crusty, but you know, I had to update you right now, otherwise I would forget. So that is it. Hi guys, so today is 15th what, May? Today is 15th May, and we are heading to the visa application center that is along Mackenzie Road in Kololo. So I'm going for the biometrics. Remember, they sent me the email on Friday, got my appointment for Monday, so that's where I'm heading to right now. All you need to take is the appointment letter that you get on your email, and also your passport or whatever document you're using to travel, in my case the passport. So that is all you need to take. Yeah, that is where I'm heading right now. We shall see what happens there. Definitely I am not vlogging there, so I will let you know what happened there, how long it took. My appointment is for 8:15 to 8:30, and they say you shouldn't arrive anytime earlier than 15 minutes to your appointment. In other words, the earliest I can arrive is 8 a.m. So yeah,
I can't believe I believed everything we had was less. So young and naive of me to think she was from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kids. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. I can't believe I fell for your schemes. I'm smarter than that. Dumb and naive to believe that with me you're a changed man. Foolish of me to compete when you cheat, we'll lose women. It took me some time, but now I moved on, because I realize I got myself. That's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on I'm gonna be my own best friend. Be myself, and that's all I got in the end. That's what I found out, and it ain't no need to cry.
hi guys, so we've arrived at the place, but we arrived at 7:45, and as I say, the earliest I can enter is 8 a.m. so they're not yet there even, so we have to wait here until it's 8 a.m. and then I enter and do the biometrics and get done. So we shall see how that goes. For now, we are still waiting for like more 15 minutes, so until then. Hi guys, so it is 8:46. Oh, sorry, 8:46, if you can see well. Yeah, right there, 8:46, and I'm like already miles away from the place. So I finished, everything was so smooth. I just take you through what happened at exactly 8. Remember, we had parked like outside because we had reached way earlier. We reached like at around 7:45, yeah. So at 8 they told me to enter. Then when you enter, you do not take your phone inside. There are like lockers after the check-in point, you put in your bag and your phone. You just go with your documents, the appointment letter, and also your passport. Yeah, the travel document you're going to use, because I've seen some people who had IDs but they were not Ugandans, so other nationalities, I think. I can't explain, but yeah, me, I had the passport. So we entered at 8. We were like 3 gate. It was me and 2 other gentlemen. So we entered, they showed us where to go, we reached there, and that was at 8. So remember, my appointment was at 8:15. At 8:15 sharp, the lady came and told us, bring your documents. So we took the appointment letter and the letter that RCC will have sent you, the biometric something letter. There are 2 letters that you have, and my passport. So I handed them in. She put the number. I was number 2. So we sat. The first person was called in. I was later called in at around 8:20. Yeah, 8:20. I entered, just told me, okay, fingerprints. No, they first asked you for your documents. I gave them to the guy. My passport, he put it like on a machine, I think, to verify. I do not know. Then he told me to put my fingerprints, 4 for the right, 4 for the left, thumbs. You know how they do the biometrics. Then they took the photo, and that was it. Like, it must have been less than 5 minutes for sure, because everything was so fast. Like, it was like fingerprints, 4 thumbnails, yes, thumbnails, and then take a photo. And he's like, thank you very much. He gave me my passport and a tiny paper that has on my biometric number, and then also my names, the passport number, all those things. It's just a tiny paper. And then he gave me back my passport, but remained with the other letters, and he's like, have a nice day. So I left the place at 8:25. Yeah, and that was it. So biometrics are really that simple, as long as you keep time for your appointment, and yeah, just go with your documents. That will be it for you. So that is where we are right now in this process. I think the next time we shall be, I don't know what the next step is, so I'll be updating you when the next step comes along. So yeah, that's it for today. Really, biometrics, tick, done. Hi guys, this is as random as it comes. Like, today is 13th of June, and obviously back with the the updates on the visa application. The last time I think I talked to you was when we applied. I don't even remember the last time. I think did the biometrics, I think so. But anyways, today I was checking my, what's it called, the portal, the IRCC portal, and then like I've been waiting for an email. Remember, we did the upfront medicals. So I was checking, I went to the IRCC portal. I was like, you know what, let me just check on the status of this thing, only to find a message. It says, let me show you. Oh my goodness, it's so bright, you can't see. Yeah, application status. Then it says review of medicals, something like that. Then June 8th 2023, you passed the medical exam. Yeah, it's a little bit, I think, inverted from my side. It looked like it wasn't clear for you guys. Let me wait to be in focus. Please focus, please focus. Yeah, it says the latest update, review of medical results, June 8, 2023, you passed the medical exam. So yeah, I passed the medical exam. And from the videos I have watched, like, they say when they send the message that you passed the medical exam, then you wait for them to ask for your passport. So fingers crossed that they actually ask for my passport very soon. Like, they approved my medicals on June 8th, but I think because it was my birth shenanigan, because my birthday is on 10th June, I didn't bother like checking. So I've just seen it today on June 13th. Yeah, I'm so excited. Like, when I saw it, the excitement that was here, only people in this house can testify. So anyway, yeah, that's the current update. Sorry, because this vlog has like so many variations of the quality, and also like I just come here randomly, but you guys are gonna bear with this because I just want to give you like fresh updates of this whole process. So yeah, until the next time when they probably ask for my passport, that is when I'll come and update the vlog. For now, bye. Hi guys, reporting live from the command center. Anyways, I couldn't update you guys because I was still in town. I've actually just arrived. Like, I just came to my room, dropped my bag. I haven't done anything else. just came to update you because while I was in town, I got an email telling me there is a new message for you in the portal. As usual, I went to the portal and guess what? My visa was approved. My visa was approved, so the next step is to take my passport there. So they say your visa has been approved. You can, I wish I could read the wording properly, but then like I would have to log in again, and hey guys, I am so exhausted. It's currently, let me see that time, it's currently 21, it can't focus, yeah, 21:50. So yeah, I'm quite tired. It is 5th July, so almost a month from the time I passed the medicals, because the last time I passed my medicals on 8th June, and now today is 5th July, so it's close to a month since I passed my medicals. That's when I got my passport request. So yeah, I am going to read through the stuff and see what I need to take for my passport request, and as to whether I need an appointment or not. If I don't need an appointment, then I'll take it first thing in the morning tomorrow. Yeah guys, sorry for this update that is less energetic, but it's because I am exhausted. Yeah, like I've gone through a lot today. Anyway, not concerning the visa, but yeah, I was doing so much today. So yeah, that's when I got the email. I wasn't with my camera to update you guys. I had to first come back home to get my camera and then update you guys. So yeah, that is it. Canada, here we come. Canada, here we come. Canada, here we come. So see you when I am taking my passport and then finally collecting it, and that will be the end of this vlog. So yeah, see you then. It is 6th July today. As you already know, the update we had last night was when, you know, I got the email of like the visa has been accepted, I should drop my passport. So today I had to go and deliver my passport at VFS, the same place where I did the biometrics. That's why I actually didn't vlog as I was going, because it's the same place. Yeah, didn't make sense vlogging going there. So anyways, the process was really fast. Just entered as usual, leave your bags and you leave your bags and your phones somewhere, then you go up there. So now the most important part anyways is that you must go with 180,000 shillings, which your girl right here forgot to go with, and yeah, the panic. So anyways, I hustled around and went down to where the bags were and all those things and got the money, then went back up, and I was able to enter when my turn came, because I was the first person had just got out. I entered and, you know, handed in my passport, which was really fast. It didn't even take like 2 minutes, honestly. It's more like, here's my passport, here's the 180,000, and that is it. Like, adios. So yeah, just go prepared with the passport request letter that they will have sent to your email after telling you that you've been approved. No, they don't send it to your email. It will be in the portal, the IRCC portal. That's where you will download it from, then print it, go with your passport, and 180,000 shillings, Ugandan shillings, and that is it. Hand in your passport, then they send you an email with a tracking number where you can track it and know where it has reached, and also get information of when you should go and pick it up. So that's the update for now. See you when I am collecting my passport, because that is the next step, and probably the last for this vlog. So yeah, that's really it. Just need to be prepared, and you got this. Hi guys, good morning. Finally come to the end of this vlog, and yeah, I got the message from IRCC on 26th, I think, yeah, 26th July to go pick up my passport. It was ready, but then I was doing so many things around that time, so I didn't get time to go pick it. But today is a Monday, 31st of July. That is when I'm going to pick up my passport. And yeah, see if the visa is in. But I think it is. So yeah, that's where we are heading right now. I honestly don't think I'm going to take you with me, because it's the same route, guys. Like, I feel like vlogging the entire route is just going to increase the footage of this vlog, which is already long. And yeah, you know what, I'll just see you when I get the passport, and we open it, the envelope, and then we open it together, because it's the same old thing. Reach there, put your phones there, your bags, then enter. Like, it will be boring if I redo that. So see you when I get the envelope. I'm still at home, but we are heading there right now. It is currently 10 minutes to 8. So yeah, see you when we get the envelope. Hi guys, it is right here. The envelope is right here. This is like really so many hours after I got the envelope, to be honest. So let's get the passports. Passport secured. Let's see. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. Let me first reduce the brightness here, because it's seeming to be stubborn. What am I doing? Instead of reducing, I'm increasing. Now it's darkish. You know what? Let me leave it there. So yeah, got the visa. Unfortunately, I can't show you because I viewed some video where they flagged it on YouTube because of sharing sensitive information like this one. So yeah, unfortunately I can't show you, but the Canadian visa, I think if I do this and cover all this, it will be fine. Like, just showing you the Canada part, I don't even think you can see it well. So yeah, we shall just end at that. Let me see what I can do. Cover and show you the Canada part. Yeah, that is it. Visa secured. What next? I guess the long vlog has finally come to an end, because guys, this vlog must be really long. I haven't started editing it, but I can tell that it must be very, very long. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. You've come to the end of this video. That is how I applied for my university, applied for the visa, and was able to get it. So yeah, the visa has actually taken 1.5 months. Yeah, it took approximately 1.5 months to get this visa, which in my opinion is quite a short time compared to what people usually go through of like waiting for years. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to always be happy and spread positive vibes. Before I say until next time, I guess the next videos will be more about the travel preparation, the travel itself, and then finally Canada living. And yeah, I really hope you'll stick around to watch all of them. And yeah, just join the fun squad. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. As I said in the beginning of the video, if you comment about like questions of how I did it and all that, I'll be responding according to my experience, which may not be exactly the same as yours, but yeah, I'll just respond according to what I went through. So yeah, don't forget to always be happy and spread positive vibes. Until next time, bye.
I'm out.